Look, I couldn't give less of a fuck about My Hero as a series, okay? Haven't watched it in like 5 years. The anime for me just kind of fell off. The manga I heard hasn't been great. People have really been hating on My Hero, especially on Twitter. So, you know, just, you know, I'm not gonna say it fell off because I haven't experienced the rest of it, but for me personally, I don't care about the series at all anymore. But, okay, I still find myself spending money on merchandise, or at the very least, action figures, okay? And that's only because Amazing Yamaguchi is quite literally the definition of just peak, okay? They cannot miss with a figure. They can't, okay? Amazing Yamaguchi is making some very high quality My Hero figures right now, and today we're here to talk about one of them being the Todoroki figure. Now, for me personally, I think Todoroki is just a ripoff of Zuko. He could never be my GOAT. Zuko is just all-time top one for me personally. Like I said before, the first nigga with a scar, the first nigga to use fire and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Man, stop playing with me. What? I'm the first nigga to do all type of shit.
Let him know.
I'm the first nigga to.
He could never be Zuko, okay? I'm just leaving it at that, all right? I'm not gonna say too much, but you know, I'm just saying Zuko's daddy issues are way better than Todoroki's daddy issues. That might sound crazy, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. All right. But regardless of all that and how you feel about My Hero, a lot of y'all might love My Hero, a lot of y'all might hate it or not give a fuck about it like me. I don't hate it, I just don't care about it. But this figure alone, even if you haven't watched My Hero or don't care about it, this figure's amazing, and we're gonna have to talk about it. You see what I did there? Amazing Yamaguchi. You know, I'm a fucking dork. Oh my god, I hate myself. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this review, okay? Now looking at the box real quick, Amazing Yamaguchi was cooking with these, bro. Holy shit. Like, I know they got that new simple packaging, and it's fine. Like, it's cool, I guess. Like, it looks good. It's just nothing memorable at all. But with these original boxes, they tried to make them look like comic book panels and shit, and it looks so fucking cool, bro. Oh my god. They took screenshots from the anime. They have like these little comic book sound effects all over it. Some of them in Japanese or in kanji, and then some of them in English on the front, which looks really, like I said, really cool. And of course, on the Amazing Yamaguchi symbol, they have it half red or half orange, and then half like this icy blue type of color to signify his ice and his fire, which looks so fucking cool, bro. Like, the attention to detail is kind of insane. I wasn't expecting them to go this hard. But yeah, man, this is the type of box you cannot throw away. Come on, man. If you throw this type of box away, you really are a monster. You need genuine help. Like, there's no way you putting this in the garbage can, my nigga. You're sick. You're sick and twisted in the head, I swear to God. But yeah, the box on this, they really did their thing. Now, right off the bat, looking at his sculpt, his paint work, my goodness, man. You know, I know a lot of people don't fuck with the Revoltech and the Amazing Yamaguchi sculpts and the way they make their figures. I understand, but aesthetically for me, I love the way that their figures come out every time. He does have these really thick ass thighs, like, my goodness, but like I said, it all works great. It looks good. Really love the way that his shoes look with these like boots. Looks really fucking cool. The little wrist things on his wrist, I guess. What the fuck? Wrist things on his wrist. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. Bear with me, my nigga. Bear with me. But they look dope, though. These little silver things that are on his belt, you can actually move them up so you don't have to, like, snap them off or anything when you're moving the legs, which is a huge plus for me personally. Because, like I said, they do get in the way unless you move them. So, yeah. My only real gripe, honestly, is just the back of his hair. I'm not the biggest fan of how they sculpted this. I know they did it. They cut it out to where you can move the lower part of his hair to get more articulation, which is awesome, right? Which is great. But the way that they cut it out and the way it looks is not my favorite. It looks a little too boxy. It looks strange. And then the second thing is it always fucking falls off, man. Literally, anytime I move the head, this shit is coming off so fast. It refuses to stay in there on the little two hinges. And yeah, it kind of sucks. So yeah, that's the only real gripe I have about the look and the functionality of that. Other than that, the face looks great. As you can see with his eyes, the color of his hair with this reddish color, and then the white on the other side. And his scar looks good as well. And yeah, I have zero complaints about the look. Like I said, just the back of the hairpiece bugs the hell out of me. Oh, and like the little chest piece right here where his neck is for his collar piece, I meant to say. This shit keeps moving and I can't get it to stay. Like it just gets in the way. When I move his head, it looks like he's like his whole like collar piece is coming apart on the side, and you see this huge gap and this huge hole where you can also unveil the joints and the articulation inside for his neck, which is pretty annoying. But like I said, other than that, a couple nitpicks, but the figure itself looks so good, man. I mean, holy fuck, bro, this shit is tough. So yeah, other than those two things, the figure looks great. Now moving on to the articulation. My God. You feel what I'm saying? This is that sexy shit that I be talking about. I mean, good God. Okay. He can put his legs over his head. He can get into any stripper, hoe, whore, 304 position you want. It's really just absurd. Like, I'm telling you, your favorite nigga on this earth is not this acrobatic. I'm just being for real, okay? He more acrobatic than LeBron, for real. You gotta understand where we're coming from. But yeah, man, starting off with the head articulation, you know, goes up a decent amount. The hair, like I said, it helps definitely, so he can move up a lot more. And he can pretty much look up all the way perfectly fine. You're not gonna have any issues with this. Looking down completely all the way pretty much besides the collar piece can kind of get it stuck, but other than that, I mean, just look at this shit, man. Come on, you're not gonna have no issues. Side to side, the neck can go as well. Like I said, you're gonna have zero articulation problems, but the collar piece and the hair piece can sometimes fuck it up and get in the way. Now the arms, okay, I like the arms a lot. The range is incredible. They can go in about this much. Completely great, amazing shit. They go up about this much. Not the best because of like the little shoulder piece kind of digs into the side, but other than that, you know, you can still work around it. But the way that they sculpted the arm with this joint, it's very noticeable. So he kind of just has like these wedges and these gaps in his arms, which really look awkward. I don't care that much about them, but still, if you have many vanilla poses, it will look strange. But yeah, basically double jointed range off of a single joint, amazing. Wrist articulation is great, but the actual wrist piece kind of gets in the way of it when you're moving it just a little bit. But other than that, the range is perfect. All right, now torso articulation, here's where it gets really, really beautiful. Okay, look at this range. Holy fuck, oh my God. I'm telling you, I would do so many unspeakable things to have all my figures have this type of ab crunch, man, ab articulation. I mean, my goodness, I might get on my knees for this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see, I usually wouldn't do that, but like, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like, look at this shit. He could damn near give himself head. Like, I'm telling you, this is fucking wild. Look. Your favorite figure company could never suck my dick, nigga. But yeah, going back though, he doesn't really move back that much, but you know, that forward crunch is all I need. My God, bro. Oh my God, like, amazing Yamaguchi, man, just incredible. And then he can get a little 360 swivel as well with the lower torso piece. Now the legs, man, okay, the legs are a little bit complicated, okay. Amazing Yamaguchi figures are a little bit harder to pose and kind of hard to learn how to pose because their articulation and technology is a little different. So the legs can go up around this much, which looks good, right? Looks fine. Double jointed off of a single joint again as well, beautiful. It does leave a little bit of gap between you're bending the knee, but other than that, I think it still looks fine. Ankle articulation, ankle rocker, toe hinge, simple shit that you would expect, right? But like I said, moving the legs can be difficult because sometimes you want to move it in a certain direction and it just doesn't work that way, so you kind of have to mess around with it. So the leg system is a little hard to get used to when you first get them, but eventually once you do get it down, you can get like any pose you could possibly imagine in your head, from the manga, from the anime, it doesn't matter. He can literally do whatever the fuck you want. Like, the articulation is phenomenal, okay? So yeah, I mean, this is the main reason why you're buying the figure, so you can move it around. Like, come on, man. Now when it comes to accessories, man, you already know Amazing Yamaguchi got you covered in that department as well, because for God's sake, they gave us 8 different faceplates. Now, to be fair, all of them are pretty much the same 2 expressions, just his eyes are in different positions, but they got rid of that shitty ass system that they had where you had to move the eyes yourself. That wasn't fun at all. That shit was buggy as shit. It was not great. I didn't like it. But now they went out of their way, instead of just getting rid of it altogether and just giving us like 2 or 3 faces, they gave us 8 different faceplates so you could have his eyes in any direction you fucking desire. What other figure company is doing this, man? Come on, man. Let's just be for real, it's not happening, all right? But like I said, getting into the accessory, starting off with the faces since we were just talking about it. He comes with 8 different faces. One of them is just a regular default face, you know, plain face. The other one is just an angry face. And then the rest are just in different, like I said, his eyes are in different positions, looking up, down, side to side, you know, all that good shit. He also comes with a replacement hairpiece, which is personally my favorite hairpiece that he comes with. It has the fire on his left side, and the right side of his hair, it looks like it's all frizzled up and shit. Kind of like he's moving in the wind or if he's fighting. It looks so good. I fucking love this hairpiece. I mean, the regular one looks great too, but this shit is so hard, bro. Come on, man. All right, now getting into the hands, he comes with a pair of open palmed hands, kind of sprawled out, looking like he's throwing ice or fire. I use them a lot in photos. They look great. No complaints about them at all. Okay, next he comes with a pair of relaxed hands, which you can use for when he's, you know, using his phone. You look like he's pressing the buttons or texting people back. They look pretty cool. I don't really use them too much, but yeah, they're all right. Then he comes with one hand for his left arm. That is him kind of holding his collar, like you can see on the back of the box. It's cool. Don't really use it, but I'm glad they included it. And then he comes with 2 hands for his right side. He comes with one to hold the phone, and the other one is for when he is hitting the ground with his ice. Both of them look great. And yeah, man, no complaints about the hands at all. They are really hard to get on. For some reason, they're really fucking tough to get on, which is a pain in the ass. That's why I'm not showing them on his actual body, because God knows I don't have that type of patience today. But, you know, they're cool, though. They're cool, all right? Now, getting into his ice effect pieces, all right? This is where it gets kind of crazy. Or his fire effect pieces, too, as well. I guess I'll get the phone out the way. He does come with a phone. It's cool. It looks like it has like Android messages or some shit. Shout out to all my Android niggas. Fuck you iPhone niggas. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not projecting at all. But yeah, the phone's great though. It's cool. It looks all right. No messages on there, just little word bubbles. But it's sculpted nicely. I like it. And yeah, speaking of ice pieces, he also comes with the ice piece that obviously when he's hitting the ground, it looks cool. I like it. It is what it is. All right, he comes with these 2 small ice effects for his arms you can put on there. They look sick. They can get in the way for moving his arms up, but as long as you get the right position, you'll be fine. He also comes with these 2 huge ice pillar pieces, which look great. You can use them on his hands or his arms, his legs. He can slide on them, which looks fucking dope. And yeah, they look really cool. Paint's all nice and shit. And then he comes with literally 3 fire effects. I was expecting 2, but they gave us 3, man, and they look awesome. You can get them in any position you want with these fire effects. They look dope. And he also comes with these like sound effect bubbles that you can put on his stand, so they're also cool. I don't really use them, but I guess if you know you're using in a certain pose or whatever picture you're getting, they can look really sick. So yeah, man, those are all of his accessories. I'm trying to make this segment as short as possible. I've like recorded this 20 times, so yeah, man. For some quick size comparisons, here he is next to the SHF Naruto, the SHF Dragon Ball Bulma, the SH Figuarts Kid Sasuke, and the Revoltech Alucard. Alucard being the tallest, Bulma being the shortest. He fits in fine, I guess. He's a little taller than Sasuke, around the same height as Naruto. Naruto might be a little bit taller. But other than that, I mean, they're cool together, I guess. I don't have any other figures to compare for my hero besides my masterpiece McFarlane figure that I threw away. I mean, that is resting on my shelf in a great, beautiful, immaculate, sensational pose right now, and I just don't want to take him out that pose because it just looks so good. So I can't compare him to that Midoriya figure, but with these, he looks fine. I think he's a great height, and yeah, I mean, nothing else to say, honestly. Now for my final thoughts. God damn, man, I am burnt out from making videos. That's my final fucking thoughts. That's my final thoughts, man. Nah, but for real, the figure's great. I mean, has Amazing Yamaguchi really made a bad figure, like, in the last couple of years? I haven't heard anybody talk about Amazing Yamaguchi in a bad light. Even for clickbait or anything, I haven't seen anybody talk shit, so... I mean, the only thing I've seen people complain about, including myself, is just the new boxes and how they're boring and shit, which... If people are complaining about the way your boxes look and that's it, you're doing a pretty good fucking job. I'm just saying, man. You're really up there for it. I can't even lie to you. You might be top one. You might be top one. Now, maybe not for those prices. You know, it is a little more of a premium price, but you do get a lot of shit, though, and a lot of greatness for that price, so I'm not going to complain about it like that. Speaking of prices, oh my god, have y'all seen that Sage Mode Naruto, though? fuck me, man. I just, I was complaining about him for $90. I was like, $90 fucking dollars. He's the same goddamn figure. What the fuck do you mean $90? You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what though? Fuck it. I'ma just bite my tongue. I was gonna buy it anyway. Fuck it. The price is stupid, but hopefully it's still a good, decent figure. And then I go on Big Bad Toy Store and I see that shit for $139, my nigga. Okay, $139. Unless it was $129. I swear I said $139. There's no way I could forget that price tag. That shit was fucking absurd. $140 for a $35 figure with a cloak and a scroll and a Rasen shuriken and some new faceplates. God, just take me off this earth right now. I don't want to be here no more, man. I can't keep doing this with these niggas, man. Okay, I love Tamashii Nations, but good God, they are just me at this point, okay? Just bending me over and just taking all of my innocence. It is crazy, sad. I can't keep doing this, all right? Now, unless YouTube's paying me to review that figure, I'm not buying that figure, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pass on it. I can't pay $140 for that shit. I'm just a sucker at that point. I'm just a bitch at that point. I'm sorry, man. Okay? If I can cop them for the $90, okay, before domestic release, that'd be fantastic. But the likeliness of that happening is not happening, actually. Resale prices on eBay gonna be like $150, $160, because niggas love to mark up the prices. You know how this goes. So don't expect me to review that figure anytime soon. Even when it comes out, I'm not reviewing it unless like I said before, YouTube pays me, I'll review that shit. If not, I can't do it. I cannot do that to myself, all right? But yeah, that was a crazy ramble, but just wanted to point that out because I did want to talk about it. I didn't want to make a full video on the topic, but yeah, I wanted to get that out the way. But yeah, man, the figure's great. Buy this figure if you like My Hero. If you don't, you'll still probably enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I don't really fuck with My Hero, but this Todoroki figure is pretty sick, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, buy it if you want to buy it. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, please. Dear God, my goodness. And yeah, man, new video soon. Part 2 of the Naruto video is dropping next week or next weekend. I drop videos on the weekends. I just wanted to take a little break and drop something else in the meantime because I thought back-to-back Naruto videos might be too much. That's like 6 figures I'm talking about in Naruto in like the span of 2 weeks. So I want to take a little break. And yeah, I gotta get out of here. I'm still yapping, but please, like I said, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. And like I said, 140 is fucking absurd. I will kill myself, but yeah, goodbye.